Hi everyone!
Hi!
Hello! Welcome to our first ever Bramble Bakehouse baking session. So we figured, being as a lot of people are isolated and can't get down, and after us getting you like addicted to our cakes, we should maybe teach you how you can make some of them at home. We're going with simple ones that you hopefully have all the ingredients for, because you're not going to get any at Morrison's. But yeah, so today we're going to make some fruit scones. So I've got my two little helpers with me today.
Hi.
Tilly, doesn't know her name. Becca! You know us all, it's fine. So yeah, so we've got everything out ready for us. So for this recipe, you just need flour, caster sugar, butter, egg, and whatever, or milk, and whatever flavouring you want for your scones. So sultanas, cranberry and white chocolate. So we do chocolate ones, ginger ones, throw anything in there really, whatever you like. Flour, you can use self-raising or plain, but with the plain you need to put some obviously baking powder in. Little tip, I'm sure you all know. Okay, so ready to go? Yeah?
Ready.
I'm ready. Okay, so first things first, obviously, even if there was a massive virus or not, we have to wash our hands. So Becca's just going to sing us a little song while we wash our hands.
No, I'm going to go wash my hands.
I'll wait here a minute. Well, any questions from the audience?
No.
Joe, what's your favourite bake?
My favourite thing to bake?
20 seconds.
Maybe cinnamon swirls. But that's because I like to eat them so much. But yeah, scones are a really simple one, and they always come out quite well.
What's your favourite flavouring for scones?
Ooh, depends on the day, doesn't it? Probably cranberry and white chocolate.
That's my favourite.
Oh, good. Tilly?
I've never had that one.
Have you ever had any scones? Amazing.
Oh my god, I did that
Amazing.
one time.
That one time.
Do you remember when Misty and Jacob brought me in and I had scone?
She did, she had cranberry and white chocolate.
Well done.
There we go.
There we go.
Unanimous.
Is everyone's hands washed? Yeah.
Sure.
Okay. So while I go and wash my hands, you guys are going to need to measure out 450 grams of flour each. So start with that. I'll go wash my hands.
Right.
We have 6.
Feel free to tell us a story, sing a song, do what you want.
Yes.
Or what we could do while Tilly is simming is turn the oven on, because we need it all to be preheated. So 180
Yeah, nice one.
is the temperature we go for. Scones can be, you can do them at a higher temperature, probably up to 200, but we bake most of our stuff at 180 here, so obviously we're baking a lot of stuff at once, so we tend to keep everything at the same temperature. If you do them at a higher temperature, just keep an eye on them. But you're going to have to do that anyway, because I don't really give times with my baking, as the girls know. It's just when it's ready. I'm really thinking there you go.
I'm done.
She's done. Okay.
Bagel is.
Right. So now reset your scale with your flour on it.
Look at them.
I know. No. Okay, so the next thing that we add is 110 grams of butter. Yeah, go for it.
Thank you. Take too long.
You can add 40 grams of sugar. That's fine. They'll just be a little bit sweeter if you put a bit too much in. It's fine. It won't make a difference to the texture of the scones. There you go.
How much butter was it?
110 grams of butter, 40 grams of sugar.
Fab. Sorted.
You were just going to shout Liz then, weren't you? Liz! Take it away!
We should just clap.
Okay, so we haven't been messing with our faces or anything since. No, hands are still clean.
Yeah.
The next bit is make sure you take rings off and stuff, because even if you think your rings are clean and things, they will get covered in bits of butter and flour, which is a nightmare to get out. So yeah, you're gonna get your hands in there and make breadcrumb consistency. Go for it.
really hard
know,
to do in a
I
small
really like.
bowl.
Yeah. I like this bit.
Oh wait.
Can
Can you just take it off my scales?
I can. That's beautifully done, Tilly.
Don't breathe all over the mixture.
Alright.
We know like it.
Do you not like doing that?
It's a weird texture.
It is, but it folds in. So you just want to make sure that all of the butter is like mixed in with the flour. You don't want any big chunks, because that's not nice when people are eating it if they get a big chunk of butter
Chunk of butter.
that they haven't put on it themselves
Yeah.
with their jam and clotted cream.
It's meant to be on top, not inside it.
Yeah.
Dave put the butter glove in his skin to be like, I can't eat that now.
Alright.
Is that pretty much breadcrumbs?
Mine's breadcrumbs.
Brilliant. There you go.
Yeah, but mine's not as good as Becca's.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay, so now is when we add our dried. Oh yeah, no, you'll want to rinse your hands, so go
Yeah, I'll
do
do
that. So now we are going to add our fruit. So as I said, we're just going to do regular fruit scones today, but well, the ones that we do here. So you're going to have about half of that each. Yeah, I don't really have measurements of the fruit we put in the scones. We just
Here it is.
like kind of this amount. Again, if you do the cranberry and white chocolate, similar amount of cranberries, and then we use just a small packet of white chocolate drops, or you can chop up white chocolate. When we make our ginger ones, we use the crystallized ginger, so it's a bit sweeter, and chocolate ones we just chop up a bar of dark chocolate and throw that in there. So yeah, but yeah, just mix those around, and then we are going to put them back on our scales, reset our scales, and we're adding 200 millilitres of milk. But if it does that, then just take it off for a second. It just thinks it's too heavy, and then press it again.
Do we have to put it on milk?
Yeah, millilitres.
200.
Although little thing, grams and millilitres weigh the same. So.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. I know.
wasting my time.
200.
There we go.
Let's see you too.
Because we used to measure it out, didn't we, in jugs, but now we're all fancy and use the scales
Yeah,
to measure out the milk. So
Yeah. we are very fancy
We're
here.
all very fancy.
Very fancy. No frills. And then yeah, completely mix that in. So it will go. It's quite hard to mix in. You'll get to a point where you have to retire the wooden spoon and get your hands in there. But I wouldn't do that immediately because you'll just end up with really sticky hands.
Would it not be easier with a spatula?
Well, Tilly, that's the interesting thing that you would ask that. I would say no because the wooden spoon is firmer. But good question.
I want it. Like,
I know, it's bizarre, isn't it?
It's so wrong about the spatula.
If you find it easier, whatever tools you find easiest is you find your way with baking, and that's what you do. So
Retiring my
you're retiring your wooden spoon. I'm just gonna pop that there. Nice.
Sorry.
It's all right.
Well, I've already been told I've got to clean it all up.
You do. This is a rule from my youth, from our Mummy Jill, as most of you will know her. You'll know her from Brambles soup fame. You probably could have done a bit more with the wooden spoon though. It's all right. It's just your hands are getting covered.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you do bake at home, you have to do all the tidying up yourself. That's the rule. The same for Brambles. If they bake here and they don't tidy up after themselves.
Yeah.
Unless
Yeah.
Liz is here.
Wow.
If you leave it
Oh yeah,
on,
yeah.
Liz will
If you
clean
leave
it.
it, if Mummy Jill or Liz is here, then they will tidy up after you.
And I'll take your things out the oven.
Whereas I will just send you passive-aggressive messages.
Yeah. Why is the kitchen clean?
Yeah.
Next time.
Next time, why don't you think about cleaning up after yourself? Hey guys, just a little note to say. Could you put the dishes away?
It is not normally this sticky.
Do you think maybe? Yeah, you've got a different consistency there to Becca. Do you think maybe your measurements might not have gone? This is good. This is a good test for us.
Yeah.
I feel like you might need some more flour in there. So if it's too sticky, like Tilly's seems to be,
Help me.
then don't play with it too much.
Sorry.
People are going to eat these, even if it is just us.
Will you put my flour in it, please?
Yes.
Thank you.
So we'll just add a little bit more flour, and you can just add a little bit, mix it in, and then you'll be able to tell when. It should go like a firm dough,
Like a
so it should
bread.
still be a little bit sticky, but a firmish dough that you can roll into balls.
Right.
Is yours
Mine's a firm dough.
firm dough? Okay. So we are using our greased. So we grease, but we don't line the baking trays. Just grease them with butter. But yeah, they don't need lining because the scones will come off with just a spatula.
Yeah.
We're really on it with the terms. A spatula, yeah, after baking.
That's about the right size.
Yeah, so basically this amount should make about probably 6 of the size that we have in the cafe scones. Obviously you can make them smaller, you can make them bigger. I have before made this mix and made it into one giant scone and had it as a birthday cake for somebody. That was quite nice. But yeah, this isn't one of the ones that you roll out and then cut. We just roll it into nice shaped balls so that they can be baked and they come out all fancy. Perfect. What I tend to do I'm so pedantic. Is I go like 1, 2, 3 and then 1, 2, 3 and you can fit more on a tray.
Oh,
There you go. There you go.
thank you.
You're welcome. I know that's a tip you'll take with you for your
Yeah.
whole life. So you see, perfect. 6. Perfect. All similarly sized. Beautiful.
Wow.
You may as well take that while you go and
Yeah,
sorry, you
wash
have to
my
rinse your
hands.
hands again. There's a lot of hand washing involved in the scones. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. You can fit more on a tray. Yeah.
Sorry,
Yeah.
I wasn't.
Because they do grow a bit, but not massively. So it's not like sometimes when we make the oats cookies here, if you put them too close together, they just become one giant cookie. The scones don't tend to do that, so we will go for 6. How many have you got there, Till?
I mean,
So I think you got one giant
no,
one.
it's fixable. Shit.
Yeah, that's fine. This is the other thing about not making them precise. You can go with that technique that Tilly just showed there. Beautifully handled, looking gorgeous.
Thanks.
And we'll get her to develop these skills better before she starts making them for the customers. So, egg. So we just need one, well, you can glaze them with eggs or milk. But yeah, we're going to use egg. We tend to use egg all the time in the cafe. So if you want to break that egg into there.
Whee! Did it?
You're so messy. And then we whisk that up, but you can use the little brush. Can't think of any words today. Whisk that up.
Like that?
Yeah, and then just brush them over like all of the scone that you can see, basically.
Nice one.
This gives the scones a beautiful golden colour and makes them taste a lot nicer, I think. There has been times we've forgotten to do this and you can't understand why your scones are looking very, very sad and pathetic. But
Ill scones.
yeah, and actually when you put the milk on, they don't go as golden as when you use the egg.
So there you go.
I mean, it's you've got one more.
Yeah.
All right. I thought you'd forgotten.
No.
No, I've forgotten what I was going to say. I was going to say a really interesting No, because when we tend to make, I tend to make about between 9 and 12 scones when I make these, so we use a whole egg. Because it does seem a bit of a waste sometimes when you've just made like 6 and then you have to throw some egg away. It just seems like a waste of, but it's just
I was trying to think of an egg pun.
No, go on.
No, I couldn't think of one.
Oh.
All I could think of was excellent, but then I was like, that's nothing to do with throwing eggs away.
Well, Tilly, you are doing an excellent job there. Boom. There we go. So these now go in the oven until they're ready. So yeah, here at Brambles we don't really have times for anything, which frustrates all the staff. But you can tell when they're ready. I'd say 10-15 minutes. So just keep an eye on them. Once they're golden, they've puffed out a bit, that's when they're ready, but we'll show you those in a few minutes. So we've just taken them out of the oven. We might have been a bit inaccurate on the times earlier because we reckon that was about 20 minutes. We still didn't time it, but we think it was about 20 minutes. Becca had a sandwich, so probably 20 minutes. So as you can see, although Becca and Tilly did exactly the same thing, we have some quite different scones.
Mine looks
Scones.
neater.
Yeah, and that's absolutely fine.
Yeah.
There's no issue there. Yeah, that is just because you rolled them more, so they went more like that.
Yeah.
And then, but they're both beautifully golden.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lovely.
And should we try some?
Yeah.
Yeah. Should we put?
Which one do you want, Joanne? Mine or one of Tilly's?
Well, I think we should try a bit of both and judge.
Oh, that's nice.
Judge.
Go on then.
Go on, Tills. Thanks, Becca. Beautifully done. Beautifully done. Just to say, while you were gone and we were baking the scones and Becca had a sandwich, we cleaned obviously.
Yeah.
Come back in and washed our hands again. Very important, always. I was just going to cut it in like that, but that's not how you cut it, is it?
No, it's not.
Got to cut scone. Obviously, while they're still nice and warm like this, I actually prefer a scone just with butter on, but because we're doing it the Brambles way, we're going to go with the jam and cream.
Oh, it's steaming.
Well, yeah, it's still warm.
Lovely.
Fresh out the oven.
Oh,
Fresh.
Wow.
We made that sound like they look really unappetizing. They don't. They look really good.
see.
Why are you putting the jam on
This
first?
is the question.
Yeah.
Because it's easier to spread. It's really tricky
No.
to spread jam on top of cream.
No, it's
I would
cream
put the cream and
first.
then jam.
Yeah.
You've offended the entire nation there.
No, I am with Joanne.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because you
Three
can't,
against
you
two.
can't spread jam on top of cream, and you want your jam spread out properly. Your cream you can just dollop on.
Do you agree, Nat?
No, I'm saying you can spread jam
Oh.
on top of cream.
Oh.
Sorry, Nat's here as
See,
well.
I spread the cream and then dollop the jam.
But then you don't get jam consistent
And
over
then
the whole.
It like all mixes, doesn't it?
We could do a whole nother video on this.
Debate.
You should leave a comment if you want to see more jam and cream talk.
More jam and cream chat.
We'll win, won't we, Till?
Yeah.
Oh, actually, no, you should
Who's the
say
boss?
you should say what you guys think.
Yes, give your opinion.
Yeah.
Jam first, cream first. I think there's actually an Instagram account called that,
It's
where people discuss it.
Should we
Actually,
follow? Should we do the next one?
seems like my knife is really blunt. Yeah.
oh, it's gorgeous.
Well, I just thought we could have a little taster each, and then we can go. Beautiful scone. I'm so glad that I'll be able to make these when I'm not allowed out of the house. And
I thought you cut the same one.
no. I've done half of yours and half of Becca's.
We can see which one tastes nicer.
Yes,
Probably
we
yours.
can. Which one are you going to go for first, Becca?
Mine.
Yours.
I'm gonna go back.
I'll do the same.
I didn't. ripped off there. There's no cream on it.
What do you do with cream?
It's stuck. Hold on.
That is why you do cream first.
Yeah, thank you. Because it just it solidifies. Oh,
It's rare that you cut them into quarters like that.
Yeah, no, I would never do that. Sorry.
That's good. That's a really nice scone.
Thank you. Thanks. Do you also realise I put a bit more sugar in mine actually?
You can taste it.
Mm.
Oh, it's sweeter.
Yeah.
Sweeter than all that you can. Mm. You're not. Well, you don't. You never have a scone.
This is your first
Sorry,
one.
we're all eating without talking about how it's fun. Very rude.
Tilly's. Right.
Mm.
And then
See, look, like it's like pulling out a pizza and it's the cheese on top and you're trying to like.
And what do you do in that situation, Tilly? Do you cope?
You put the cream on first and then jam on top.
Well, you don't put the cheese on first, do you? And then put the tomato on top.
Well then.
I'd always go red first, then dairy.
good stuff.
Mm.
I think Becca's were better.
I think yours are better.
Sorry.
That's really a big
No.
insult, is that?
They were both very, very good.
Thanks.
So, sorry. 1 minute. Give me 1 minute. You guys will.
We're not as good as improvising talking as you are.
Mm.
Hurry up!
I'm done. I'm done. So yeah, we'll post the ingredients with this video so that you've got those. But I hope you all enjoy making your scones, and we will hopefully be back next week. We didn't even discuss that. Didn't even get onto the scone thing. Don't think we should go into that.
Well, no.
We will hopefully be back next week doing another bake. Obviously, just a little disclaimer, you are only allowed to bake these while you're in isolation. Once Bakehouse is back open, you have to come and buy them from us again.
Yeah.
It's not like you can just do
FYI.
this now and never come to see us again.
Nope.
Yeah.
Because to be fair, you won't get this balance.
And
But yeah, thank you very much for watching. Enjoy your scones and we will see you soon.
Yeah.
Bye!